And the king shall do according to his will, and he shall exalt himself and magnify himself above every god, and shall speak marvelous things against the God of gods, and shall prosper till the indignation be accomplished. For that is determined shall be done. Neither shall he regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of women, nor regard any god, for he shall magnify himself above all.
We, the people, declare today that the most evident of truths, that all of us are created equal, is the star that guides us still. To hear a king proclaim that our individual freedom is inextricably bound to the freedom of every soul on earth. Our journey is not complete until our gay brothers and sisters are treated like anyone else under the law. For if we are truly created equal, then surely the love we commit to one another must be equal as well.
Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth.
We do know, as we look at the larger picture here, Sean, that LGBT rights is just one of the points of friction between our country and Russia right now. As we look at the litany of other things right now, it's Russia's support for Syria, their relationship with Iran, current crisis in the Ukraine, also the protection of asylum that was granted to NSA leaker Edward Snowden there in Russia. So how do you think that the president can balance all the delicate foreign policy issues but still take a decisive stand on human rights, because so many people consider President Obama to be the first gay president?
So many people consider President Obama to be the first gay president.
Right. Well, I mean, that is something that the president has to struggle with all the time.
Believe me, as a busy single mother, or I shouldn't say single, as a busy mother, but as a busy working mom, and before coming to the White House, I was in that position, you know, as well.
I have to tell you, as I said, I've been going through an evolution on this issue. I've always been adamant that gay and lesbian Americans should be treated fairly and equally. And that's why, in addition to everything we've done in this administration, rolling back Don't Ask, Don't Tell, so that you know, outstanding Americans can serve our country, whether it's no longer defending the Defense Against Marriage Act, which tried to federalize what has historically been state law. I've stood on the side of broader equality for the LGBT community. And I had hesitated on gay marriage, in part because I thought civil unions would be sufficient, that was something that would give people hospital visitation rights and other elements that we take for granted. And I was sensitive to the fact that for a lot of people, you know, the word marriage was something that evokes very powerful traditions, religious beliefs, and so forth. But I have to tell you that over the course of several years, as I talk to friends and family and neighbors, when I think about members of my own staff who are in incredibly committed monogamous relationships, same-sex relationships, who are raising kids together, when I think about those soldiers or airmen or Marines or sailors who are out there fighting on my behalf and yet feel constrained, even now that Don't Ask, Don't Tell is gone, because they're not able to commit themselves in a marriage. At a certain point, I've just concluded that for me personally, it is important for me to go ahead and affirm that I think same-sex couples should be able to get married.
First Lady Michelle Obama suffered a serious slip-up in an interview with CBS affiliate WCAX Thursday. See for yourself.
And believe me, as a busy single mother, or I shouldn't say single, as a busy mother.
Her husband is the President of the United States, but she somehow managed to forget about him for a split second.
The cherry blossoms are blooming and there's bromance in the air. The President and the Prime Minister worked the rope line together. They posed together, waved together, did an interview together with the president beaming at his counterpart. Barack and David are definitely on a first-name basis. This relationship sure looks finger-licking good.
My buddy.
My buddy. My buddy. My buddy. My buddy. Wherever I go, he goes.
Ginny Mo, CNN.
My buddy and me.
New York.